So the video of this Mirabel girl has been trending online since yesterday. I even saw it on a Very Dark Man page where he was actually talking about this girl, and I saw him actually crying, like tears were coming out from his eyes. A lot of people will be talking about this, but currently a lot of information has been trending online too, that this girl could possibly be lying. This girl actually posted that somebody spoke to her like she knows someone. According to her, from the text she sent, the guy said, according to her, she said the guy sent the text to her after he found himself in her house and had forceful entry in her. He pushed her, she fainted or she passed out, and then she had forceful entry in her. And even during her narration, she said that the guy even used razor blade to tear her before he could penetrate her. I don't understand. While this story has been making headlines since yesterday, a lot of things has been coming online. First of all, before I go too far, I want us to understand that this forceful entry case, now very serious allegation, where we say you don't crash many men down. Many people don't go down because of stories of forceful entries like this. Many great men. While this might sound really funny and somehow kind of not being serious, I think the Lagos State government have to take this case very, very seriously, because if this girl lied about this, I think she has to go in for it. In 2019, Neymar, our best player from Brazil that time, Neymar, you know what happened to Neymar? A lady lied that Neymar had forceful entry in her, which almost affected his career. They later found out that it was just a false allegation. She confessed with her mouth that was never true. She just needed money from Neymar, and Neymar was not boarding. In 2022, this is Benjamin Mendy, who is currently playing for, I think, Real Madrid. A lady also lied against him that he had forceful entry in her, and in fact this case was so serious that this guy was almost his football career almost ended. But in the end, the same lady came out to confess with her mouth that it was just a false accusation, that something like that never happened. She needed money, and Mendy was not burdened, so she had to say that to get money from him. Hudson Odoi, also in 2020, they also have alleged, or he was also falsely accused, that he did the same thing. In the end, it was proven that it was just a lie. And then Danny Alves, that is currently playing, I think Danny Alves is playing for Atletico de Madrid now, I don't know, I'm not too sure. In 2022, he was also accused. Now, these are just a few of the many cases that's happened. Now, let us go back to this lady's case and carefully see what possibly could be missing here, because personally, I don't buy this story. I don't know about you. This is my opinion. I don't buy the story. Now, first of all, let us check the text this girl claims the guy sent to her after perpetrating the act. From her narration, she said she has insomnia, which means at night she finds it difficult to sleep. So for her to sleep at night, she has to take alcohol or drugs, hard drugs, according to her. For her to sleep, she has to take alcohol or anything sedative that will make her sleep. But according to the information, they say this thing happened between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning. It didn't happen in the night. Does it mean she actually was trying to sleep in the morning, not in the night? That is one thing. Then secondly, she said this guy found himself, the guy knocked, then she opened, that the guy pushed the door, she fell and she passed out. Then the guy had forceful entry in her. Not just had forceful entry in her, she said the guy used razor blade to tear her before he had forceful entry to her, because according to the guy, she was too tight. I don't understand. Like, okay, fine, she's a virgin, she hasn't had it before, so the guy had to use razor blade to cut her before does that even make sense? Like the guy prick can't be like small picking head, because I don't get it. Even if she's a virgin and she was forcibly invaded, I don't think there was a need for razor blade cutting. I really, really don't think. And then you have issues with sleeping, you have insomnia, and it's only alcohol you take to make you sleep. You go to hospital, complain to a doctor, they give you medications. Even the nearest clinic, I give you medications. Why must it be alcohol? Why must it be alcohol? And even from the story, because when she was narrating the story, the one very dark man posted, this girl hardly said anything. She was just crying, using emotions to make people believe her story. Like, I could barely hear what she said. In fact, I even made a comment on that post that, how did you hear what this girl is saying? Because I can't hear anything that she's saying. Now, in the end, according to her from that narration, she said the guy even left the blade inside of her. That's what she said. Now, when she woke up, she thought she was having her menses when she saw blood, or not to her that the guy tore her. I don't understand. Like, you didn't feel the pain. She said herself that when the guy stuffed the cloth in her mouth, she was muffling and people outside could not hear because there was a cloth in her mouth. But she also said that she actually passed out. So you passed out, you were muffling. Which one should we believe? And you have the strength to muff. You knew something was happening. That's why you were muffling and trying to make people hear from outside. So at the time you were muffling, you didn't feel the pain that the razor caught you. When you saw blood, you thought it was menses before you now checked yourself and saw that there was a cut. Who is giving you these hard drugs? But these stories make any sense? Like these stories, do they really make any sense? And since now somebody, a guy from her lodge, as in her apartment where she stays, somebody have come out from that compound and said, no, on Sunday, majority of us were at home. Nothing like this happened in this compound.
Being a neighbor.
Yeah, nothing like this happened. Now look at the text she claimed the guy sent to her after the act. Now go to her TikTok account. Most of her updates uses exactly the same matching words. Look at the text, read the text, then go to her TikTok update. You see the text, everything she posts. Most of the time she uses so, and the so she uses, she don't use 10. She uses almost like 3 zeros in her souls. The message the guy sent to her, she has about 8 souls in that message. So. And none of them use 10. They use almost the same matching zeros like she do use when she's updating her post on TikTok. Which means this guy possibly fabricated this story, sent it to herself to get public sympathy. And then every person have been making efforts to reach this girl. She even claimed she drank sniper to commit suicide. Then after she drank sniper, they took her to the hospital. Within 24 hours, they don't discharge her. So sniper now, the sniper possibly it tasted like honey. That was why it doesn't affect her. She took it within 24 hours, they bring her to hospital, they don't discharge her, come back. Does it mean the sniper do not have any effect in her that they could even discharge her within 24 hours?
That's like...
These things are not making any sense. These are just kind of emotional stories. And even some NGOs claim they've reached out to her, wanting to help her. Okay, let us meet you one-on-one. Let us get facts of this story. She's refusing. Even the one she gave address to come and meet her, when they got to the address, she blocked them. She was not picking their calls. And Nigerians are falling for this kind of stories.
She's there.
Nigerians are falling for this kind of stories. It's despicable, seriously speaking.
Inside.
She only posts account number online for people to support her if anybody wants to support her. So Devu claims that she claimed that her mom died last 2 weeks or so about. And then she needed the support. People should support her. That's why she's staying alone. But some persons came to say the mom died since July last year. What should we believe? In these whole stories now, what should Nigerians believe? So these are just fabricated stories. Even when Very Dark Man was asking her, okay, have you gone to the hospital to check? Did they check you? What do they say really happened? Did they really say there is a tear? What effort are they making? What do they really... She said that she went to a chemist. The chemist said she should be sitting on hot water. They gave her drugs to detoxify herself. Sitting on hot water, that's not the question they asked you. They checked there was really a tear. Did they say there was razor blade inside you like you claimed? What do they say? Now, Very Dark Man is offering that he will pay her flight ticket to come from Lagos to Abuja. Let him take her to hospital and do proper checkup. Let us see if she will really budge to that again. But Nigerians, we have to opt up to our thinking game, because believing every stories like this that comes or pops up online. And when we talk about this, some people have already saying, be like say you too now, they do forceful entry. That is why you are supporting this. People like you are this and that and saying nonsense. Some of them not get sense. You understand? And the people who they do this, they go their page, go check that. These people, even if they naked, rub oil, your prick no go stand. So mona go get sense, mona go get sense. What's your problems?